The GOAT, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, reveals her sprint secrets. Plus, men's 60-meter finals. Rushell Clayton speaks. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. After this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, are you ready? Yep, good to go. Well, the remarkable, yes, absolutely gorgeous and truly talented Stacey-Ann Williams begins her rookie season this year. The 400-meter phenom, we believe, has a tremendous amount of talent. And with the 400-meter becoming hotter and hotter since the return of you-know-who, well, let's see what Stacey-Ann Williams will do in her first rookie year. Rookie year, of course, I've explained before, means this is her first year as a professional athlete. She's no longer collegiate. So kudos and good luck to her. Shock upset in the men's 60-meter finals at the European Indoor Championships when the Olympic gold medalist from 2020, Marcel Lamont Jacobs, lost to his friend and compatriot, Italy's Samuele Ceccarelli, who ran and won in a time of 6.48 ahead of Jacobs' 6.50. 400-meter hurdles specialist and member of the elite track club, Rushell Clayton shared one of her least favorite training exercises. And you know, we love to talk about athletes and their training. So take a gander.
My least favorite training session, repeat 400s. It's a killer. It doesn't matter if it's 2, it's 3, or it's 10. Repeat 400s are a killer because the rest time is minimal and you need to run it in a particular time. So it's hectic, it's hard, it's a killer. I hate it. Repeat 400s.
Look, I love sharing these because we get to see an insight on the mindset of our athletes. And she's honest. She's just saying that she just doesn't like doing repeat 400. I've seen them go through that drill, people. It's really hard, really terrible. These athletes go through hell. They put their bodies through hell to become the best at what they do. Speaking of the best at what they do, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, without a doubt in my mind, the remarkable Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the fastest woman of the year for 2022, who we are all anxiously awaiting to see what she's going to do this year. Well, she shared what I consider to be some of her sprint secrets. She discussed what she does on the track while she's getting, this is something that athletes do not share generally. And we just thought you might be interested in looking at this and listening to the great one speak. Watch and let me know your thoughts on what Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce shared.
Okay, yes. So what goes through my mind when I'm at the line? Well, at that point, I'm thinking about the execution. I'm thinking about how I want to come out of the blocks first, but I also want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing, like staying low, pushing hard from the blocks, and just, making sure that my hand quick out of the blocks. And also, I'm also thinking about the middle part, the end part of the race. So I don't want to crowd my mind at that point also. So I'm not thinking about anybody else, like nobody to the left, nobody to the right. And not times, not anything, just execution. Because I know if I execute well and do what my coach tells me to do constantly, I'm going to do well.
So any aspiring junior athlete out there, you should really watch this video and listen to what she's saying. Athletes don't normally talk about their state of mind on the line when they're about to do a race, when they're going to execute a race. They very, very rarely discuss it. And the truth is, she tells us quite clearly her mental process, which is the most, I mean, outside of the physical execution, one has to be mentally alert, and she clearly has a formula, and the formula works for her. And she said this in the end. She says if she does this particular thing, listens to the coach as well, she pretty much always does well. So we just had to share that because, as I said, I mean, it's only when you are a GOAT, the greatest of all time, absolutely confident, and you're at a certain point of success and maturity, that anyone who is at the top tier of any profession that they're in, and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, we can't argue this, is at the top tier of what she does, would be confident enough to discuss the inner workings of her mind while she's in the middle of the racing process. So we had to share this with, these are literally sprint secrets that she's sharing. I mean, I was kind of very surprised to come across this. But I do know, and I've heard, that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is a very generous athlete in the sense that she's always willing to share, to encourage and to share her knowledge, so to speak, regarding the sprint world. So we had to share this one with you. Now, again, I'm going to go over this again because I've said this many times. This, of course, is just my 2 cents. I am really anxiously awaiting what she's going to do for the 2023 season. I really think that they're going to stick to the formula that they did last year. My father used to say, if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. So I suspect we're going to see her in even less races than she did last year. We had said to you last year that she would not have done a lot of races, and that was a formula they followed. I believe she'll actually run less races this year in the open season than she will. You're not going to see her in the indoor season, clearly. She's going to do, I do not think you're going to see her running any 200s. I doubt that. I think she's going to stick exclusively to the 100 meters. Just remember, we here at Peter Lloyd World said all of this to you, so you can come back and check on whether or not we are correct. We were correct last year. I think she's going to open up her season in a serious race internationally outside of Jamaica. That's what I'm thinking might be the most convenient thing. And of course, you do know that she does have certain contractual obligations with her shoe sponsor, which I believe is Nike. So she's going to have to fulfill those. But I don't think she's going to run. I don't think she's going to run as many races as she did last year. I really don't think so. Because she's 36 years of age, and because they did it last year and the formula worked. She needs a little more time to recover, and she'll still be magnificent and remarkable. So we're just looking forward to see what she does opening up the season. Remember, we have shared these things. We shared this with you last year. Some of you laughed at us, and many of you came back to say, yeah, you are right. She's going to run less races. She's probably going to open up her season outside of Jamaica in something competitive. Unless it's just for practice, she's not going to be running any serious 200 meters. I doubt that very much. And plus, she herself said it at the end of the World Championships last year that she's seminar running more 200 meters. I'm sorry. If you're not Jamaican, what she said, I am not running any more 200 meters. So let's see what she's going to do for the 2023 season. Also, were you surprised that Marcel Jacobs did not win the 60 meter? I'm going to be honest with you, I was surprised. I thought he would have won. And you're looking forward to Stacey-Ann Williams opening up her season. What are you expecting? You know, some big things happening in the 400 meters. One great has stepped down because she is pregnant. Of course, that's Shauna Miller-Weibo. But you know the other one, we're going to talk about in the next video. The other great is off of her ban, and she's back. So let's see. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, you're kings and queens. Bless up!